The walls of your new private school look like a coral heaven. The soft value of the sweater you wear rubs against your skin like butterfly kisses. You could almost fly. Because the carpet blue as tidal waves, you ride on them almost immediately. You are not aware of the oppression yet. You are so excited. The visions of private school they play, it's 9th grade. But then the whispers, a doppelganger appears. Your thin lips pursue slander, trashing the names of your people who have touched this country before you. So cruel. You try to ignore the words embed, pastel bones. Each step, each walk, they vibrate and they speak for you. Where is your voice? Days pass. And the walls look like a darkened, musky sea. The seafoam sweater grips around your neck. The carpet sucks you down. You are sinking into your own chest. Their racial jest not only etched in your mind, but on your skin. Thank God for uniforms. No one will see. The clothing serve as a barrier, as protection, not equality. The soft pigments of blue you wear shows you are still of worth. The khakis and sweaters prove you are all the same. But you know it is not that way. They could not understand why she was so dark. Yet, in our AP class, she staggers in the hallways. I've seen her. Her skirt covering her tan imperfection. Refusing to roll up the garment, she buys silk stockings wider than her complexion. She throws it over her legs, sweeping the social abomination under the rug, straightening her hair, thick detestation. Can you hear her roots screaming? Ironically, her Hispanic family called her Whitey, an endearing feelings. Flipped over, it's all the same, and she feels isolated. She was either too light or did not roll her R's naturally. She was not the same. A Hispanic tragedy. Ah, yes, it was decided. She was too dark to be with her peers, but she was too white for her family. Things became worse. The words are the gateway and the drugs are her thoughts. Worst things about herself she'd approach. The time standing in front of a mirror, poking at her nose. It's too wide, it's overexposed. Afraid to smile, the nostrils would be unleashed. Spending her time in the shower, clawing knuckle deep at her skin, this reinspection because she hated her complexion. Why she would suddenly refrain from each bite at dinner time because she hated her thighs. Her wide hips, and I quote, disgusting, they must be chastised. Her bloated stomach stuffed solely by all the words forced down her throat. She repeated her peers' hateful words, quote by quote, because she agreed with them. The school was not a blessed coral reef, but the Dead Sea. You have been far too beaten, too bruised, to cut your wrist, seeping out blood of syllables that you let define you. The thick lush of red puzzles itself into the whispers of hallways. You see the words manifest in front of you and you lash out. Break the mirror. In the mirror, an earthquake of scratched edges switches through your reflection, and you only see you've made a mess of yourself to realize your inner perfection. This imaginative social period forbid the darker on top, ivory at the pinnacle, and it's fine if that's what you believe. Just know this hate becomes immortality when you pass it on to your offspring. So selfish, how can you reave your child of innocence because it is yours to mince? But that's okay. Because with this complexion, this wide nose, this social deformation, be strong and rise up. There below your facial features proclaims a hated creature, a smile will play, and tolerate any racial slurs against you because you will academically succeed. And let them see you have done it better. Throughout all their jests, let them see you have beaten them at their own American dream. But must we go to such extremes just to be taken seriously?